Hello, all my dear students. Welcome to Shri Jain's Rank Zone classes. Dear students, my name is Ajay Gulati, and I am your friend and mentor for the mathematics portion, or as we call quantitative aptitude portion. Dear students, as you can see on the screen, bottom side, we will be discussing mensuration 3D today. So, dear students, let's start with mensuration 3D, class 6. Okay. That is class 6 for surface area and volume. Today I will be discussing with you tetrahedron, prism, pyramid, all these shapes. From these also questions are asked. Tetrahedron, prism, pyramid, all this and pyramid. Okay, let's start with tetrahedron first. What is a tetrahedron? You must have read it. You must have studied the structure of CH4 is tetrahedron. Okay, how do we draw a tetrahedron structure? I will show it to you with full clarity. See, I take a triangle like this. Okay, and if see like this, I join this, and I join this. Now what do we have? A tetrahedron. A tetrahedron has how many edges? A, B, how many vertices? A, B, and C, and D has four vertices. Four vertices. How many lines does it have? How many edges it has? It has six edges. How come six edges? Look, dear students. On the base, we have these three edges: one, two, three. Okay, then see if I join this side to the base three, the top vertex to the three base vertex one, two, and three. So it has three plus three, six edges. Okay, six edges. And how many triangular faces it has? It has three triangular faces on the lateral sides and one along the base. It has four four faces. Four faces. A regular tetrahedron will have equilateral triangles, four equilateral triangles. Now comes the volume. Volume of a regular tetrahedron. Volume of a regular tetrahedron. Volume of a regular tetrahedron is what? Root 2 upon 12 A cube. So this is the formula for volume of a regular tetrahedron. Surface area is, in the name of surface area we have four equilateral triangles, or I can say 4 into root 3 by 4 a square, that is root 3 a square. This is the area. Okay, dear students. So let's start with the questions. The next question we have is, if the length of each side of a regular tetrahedron is 12 centimeter, then the volume of the tetrahedron is, see, you are given A, length of side. Length is equal to A is equal to 12 centimeter. What will be the volume of tetrahedron? The volume of tetrahedron will be root 2 by 12 A cube, that is root 2 by 12 into 12 into 12. 12 and 12 will cancel, so this gives you 144 root 2 centimeter cube, that is option number 1. Is it clear, all dear students? Next one. If the each edge of a regular tetrahedron is 3, okay, edge length, the length of the edge is 3, then its volume is, what will be the volume? Volume will be root 2 by 12 A cube, that is root 2 by 12 into A cube is 3 into 3 into 3, or I can say this is 4. This is 9 root 2 by 4 centimeter cube. This is your answer. Okay. Each edge of regular tetrahedron is 4. Its volume is, see, you are given A is equal to 4. Okay. This is the edge length. Fine. What will be the volume now? Root 2 by 12 A cube, that is root 2 by 12 into 4 into 4 into 4. So this gives you 16 root 2 by 3. 4 and 4, 16. 16 into root 2 by 3. Okay. Clear to all? Length of each edge of a regular tetrahedron is 1. Its volume will be C. Length of edge. What is the length of edge? Is 1 centimeter. So volume will be what? Root 2 by 12 into 1 into 1. That is root 2 by 12 centimeter cube is your answer. Is this clear, dear students? Okay. This is which option? Option number 4. The next is length of each edge of a regular tetrahedron is 12 centimeter. Area of the total surface of the tetrahedron. See, we have discussed what is length of edge A. Length of edge is equal to A. This is what? 12 centimeter. Total surface area. What is the total surface area? 4 equilateral triangles. 4 into root 3 by 4 into A square, or root 3 A square, that we have discussed. Root 3 into 12 into 12, that is 144 root 3 centimeter. This is your answer, my dear students. Okay. Clear to all? 144 root 3 centimeter square. This is your answer. Option number 3 is the answer. Next we have, dear students, prism. Okay. What is there in a prism? A prism is basically a figure which has a triangular base. Prism has a triangular base and height. A triangular base and height. So the volume of prism is base area into height. Base area into height. Rest of the basics I will tell you as I move along. So volume of a prism is actually base area into height. This is all you need to keep in mind. Rest everything will be easy. Okay. It's for basically this is for a right angular prism. Okay. Right angular prism. So let's start with the questions. A right triangular prism has an equilateral triangle as its base. Base is what? Equilateral triangle. So area of base is how much? Side of the triangle is 15 centimeter. So area of base will be root 3 by 4 into 15 into 15. Okay. Now height of the prism. What is the height? 20 root 3. So what is the volume? Volume is equal to base area into height. What is the base area? Base area is 15 into 15 into root 3 by 4 into 20 root 3. What will happen, dear students? 4 will cancel with 20 to give me 5. This is 15 square into root 3 into root 3 is 3 into 5. This is 15 square into 15 or 3375. This is actually 15 cube. The value of 15 cube is 3375. Option number 4 is the answer. Okay. Let's take the next one. The base of a right prism is an equilateral triangle of side 8 centimeter and height of the prism is 10 centimeter. Then the volume of the prism is C. What is the volume of prism? That is base area into its height. What is the base area? Base area is an equilateral triangle with side 8 and height is 10 centimeter. This gives you 2. So this is like root 3 into 16 into 10 or 160 root 3 centimeter cube. This is option number 2 as your answer. Okay. The base of a right prism is a triangle whose perimeter is 28 centimeter. In radius of the triangle is 4 centimeter. The volume of the prism is 336. Then its height is C. Students, let's start the basic. What is the volume of a prism? Volume of a prism is actually base area into height. Okay. Base area into height. This is the volume of the prism. Now, what is the base area? Base area is actually whose R into S. You know, R is in radius, S is semi perimeter. I'm writing R is in radius of a triangle and S is equal to semi perimeter. Height is given to you as height you have to determine, and this volume of the prism is given to you as 336. So what do you get? You get 336 is equal to 4 into 28 by 2 into S. 4 you cancel with 336, 75 plus 9. 75 plus 9 is 84. 28 cancel with 84 to give you 3. Okay. So far clear. So what do you get? You get H is equal to 3 into 2. That is H is equal to 6 centimeter. Shall I move to the next one? The height of a right prism with a square base. Okay. Now base is a square. Therefore base area is how much? Therefore base area is side square. That is 15 square or 2, 2, 5. The area of the total surface of the prism is 608. Its volume is C. This is wrong actually. Base area fine. Now what is the total surface area? The total surface area. Dear students, I just interpreted wrongly. This is square base. This height. This height is 15. Okay. So you have height is equal to, you have the height is equal to 15 centimeter. What is the total surface area? total surface area is total surface area will be top plus base plus 4 lateral surface areas plus 4 lateral surfaces. So what it will be? Top plus base will be a square plus a square. 4 lateral surfaces like 4 into a into h. Okay. Each of the lateral surface will have one length as the side of the square, the other as the height. Okay, 4ah. So you get 2a square plus 4ah as 608, or I can say 304 is equal to a square plus 2a, h is 15. So a square plus 30a minus 304 is equal to 0. This is the basic quadratic equation. A square plus 30a minus 204 minus 304 is equal to 0. Now you have to break this 30 into two parts, so that when you multiply those parts you get 304. So those parts could be 38 and 8. 38 and it gives me a 4. I understand 304. 38 into it will fully give you 304. So how will I break it now? A square plus 38a minus 8a minus 304 is equal to 0. I take common a. This is a plus 38 minus 8. I common a plus 38 is equal to 0. So this gives you what? A plus 38, a minus 8 is equal to 0. This implies either a is equal to minus 38, which is not at all possible, or a is equal to 8. This is your answer. Now you have got this. Now what is the volume? The volume is base area into the height. The volume is base area into height. What is the base area now, my dear students? Base is a square, so that way base area will be a square into the height h. A is you call calculated as 8, so 8 into 8, and what is the height? The height was 15, that was given in the question. So 64 into 15, that will be 960, or better way will be you can do it like 8 into what is 8 into 15? 120. 8 into 120 is 960 cm cube. Option number 3 is the answer. Am I clear? Next one. The base of a right prism is a trapezium. Okay. The length of the parallel sides are 8 and 14. See, this is 8. This is 14. And the distance between the parallel sides is 8. Again 8. Okay. If the volume of the prism is 1056, then the height of the prism is. See, what is the formula for volume of prism? That is base area into its height. This volume of the prism is given to you as 1056. What is the base area? Trapezium. Half into sum of parallel sides into the distance between the parallel sides into the height h. Okay. 2 and 8 cancel to give you a 4. 4 cancel with 1056 to give you 250 plus 14. Okay. Like I broke 1000 plus 56. Okay. This is again 14. 8 plus 14, 22 into h. So 264 by 22 is equal to h. This has to cancel. H is equal to 12 centimeters. You can do it. How can you do it? You can read it as 220 plus 44 divided by 22. That is So h is equal to 12 centimeter. Am I clear? Let's proceed to the next one. The perimeter of the triangular base of a right prism is 15 centimeter. And radius of the incircle of the base is okay. See, perimeter is equal to 15. Radius, we are talking about the triangular base, okay? We are talking about the triangular base, and radius of the incircle is 3 centimeter. What will be the area of base? The area of base is r into is that is 3 into 15 by 2. This is the area of the base. Okay. If the volume of the prism is 270, then the height of the prism is, see what is the formula? Volume of prism is equal to base area into its height. Base area is base area you have already found out, 3 into 15 by 2. Height is h. Volume of the prism is 270. 3 into 270 is 90. 90 cancelled by 15 gives me a 6. So h comes out to be 6 into 2, that is h is equal to 12 centimeter, or option 4 is your answer. Okay, dear students. Next one. A prism has the base a right angle triangle whose sides adjacent to the right angles are 10 and 12. Base is what? Is a right angled triangle. Okay. So like this, whose sides are 10 and 12. So this way base area is what? Base area is equal to half into 10 into 12. This is equal to 60. Okay. The height of the prism. Height of prism is what? 20 centimeter. Height of prism is equal to 20 centimeter. Volume of the prism. The density is this, the weight of the, first of all, let's find the volume of the prism. Volume of prism is equal to base area into height. That will be, the base area is 60, height is 20. This is equal to 1200 centimeter square cube. Now, density of material. Density of material is 6 centimeter cube. Therefore, what is the weight? Weight or mass is actually volume into density. So that gives you what is the volume? The volume is 1200 centimeter cube and weight is 6 gram per cubic centimeter. Okay, this is 6 gram per centimeter cube. So far clear? So this gives you what? This is centimeter cube, this is per centimeter cube, this will give you 7200 gram or 7.2 kg as your answer. Okay, dear students. Fine. Next one. The base of a right prism is a quadrilateral ABCD. Given that AB is equal to 9, BC is equal to 14, CD is equal to 13, DA is equal to 12, and angle DAB is equal to 90. If the volume of the prism is 2070, then the area of the lateral surfaces before I solve it, dear students. This is actually easy. Believe, wait me. The moment you read the last line, you will realize that it is an easy question. See, the base of a right prism is a quadrilateral ABCD given this, and angle DAB is equal to 90. If the volume of the prism be 2070, then the area of the lateral surface is, it might be a bit lengthy, but it will be easy. First of all, AB 9, BC 14, angle DAB is equal to 90. Let's start with this. This is DAB. DAB is equal to 90. AB 9, BC is 14. Let's say this is C. This BC is 14. CD is equal to 13. This CD is equal to 13. DA is equal to 12. If DAB is equal to 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree. If the volume of the prism be 2070, then the area of the lateral surface is fine, no problem. We will find the volume, but before the volume, let's find the area of the base. What will be the area of base? Area of base will be area of triangle. Area of triangle ABD plus area of triangle BCD. What is the area of triangle ABD? Half into 12 into 9 plus area of BCD. See, this is 9, this is 12, this becomes by this 12 and 9 combined to give you this 15. Okay. So this will be by semi-perimeter rule. What will be the S of this triangle? S will be 13 plus 14 plus 15 by 2. It will be directly 21. Fine. So this will be 21 into 21 minus 13, 8. 21 minus 14, 7. 21 minus 15, 6. Okay. So this I can write as 21 into 8 into 7 into 3 into 2. 7 into 3 is 21. This is 21. So this comes out to be 21 into 8 into 16, that is 4. 12 into 9 gives me 6 into 9, that is 54 plus 21 into 4. What is 21 into 4? 84. 54 plus 84, that is 138. This is the area for the base. Fine. Now you have got the base area. Now what will happen, dear student? Let me take this page a bit down. You have a figure like this. You have a figure like this. Or better, let's assume like this. This base, this has some height. How will I lend this height to it? Wait. See what I do. I copy this figure, Control C, Control V. I place it over here. Find how to lend the height to it. I will join the edges. And how will I join the edges? See, like this. I join this edge with this edge, this edge with this edge, this edge with this edge, and this edge with this edge. Now this becomes a 3D figure. It has some height. This portion is the height h. Now what will be the volume? My dear students, the volume will be base area into height. Okay, this volume is given to you as, volume is 2070. Now this volume was 2070. What is the base area? Base area we have found out, 138 into height is h. Okay, dear students. Now, if I cancel 2070 with 138, I see that this number is 69 into 2 and this number is 69 into 30. So 69 and 69 cancel. So you get 30 by 2 is equal to h, or h is equal to 15 centimeter, or your h is equal to 15 centimeter. What will be the now What will be the, what are you being asked about? Lateral surface. What will be the lateral surface, dear students? Lateral surface I write at the top. Lateral surface area is what? Lateral surface area is sum of edges, sum of edges into height. That is sum of these sides into height. So sum of these sides is 12 plus 9 plus 13 plus 14 into 15. That gives me 12 plus 9 is 21. 21 plus 14, 35. 35 plus 13, 48 into 15. That will give you 720 as your answer. Do we have any such option? Yes. Option number 1 is the answer. Okay, next one. A right prism stands on a base of a 6 centimeter equilateral triangle and its volume is 81 root 3. The height of the prism is C. First of all, what is the base? Base is an equilateral triangle. What will be the base area? Base area will be root 3 by 4 into 6 square. That is root 3 root 3 by 4 into 36. 4 cancel with 36 to give you 9. This is 9 root 3. Volume is 81 root 3. Height of the prism is C. What is the formula for volume of prism? Just give me dear second year students. So the volume of prism is base area into height. Therefore, 81 root 3 is equal to 9 root 3 into its height. Root 3 and root 3 cancel. H is equal to 81 by 9 or H is equal to 9. That is option number 1. This is your answer. Fine. Next one. This got copied somehow, no problem. Now, dear students, let's start with the concept of pyramid. Okay, pyramid. Let me show you an example of a pyramid. A pyramid is any shape which has a base but its top, okay, its top is pointed. Okay, pyramid is a shape which has a pointed top. Okay, if for any figure, let's say I take a cuboid like this. Okay, I join these edges. This is the base and this portion is the height. Okay, what will happen for this figure? Volume will be what? Volume will be base area into height. But for any this point, since this is a point, what does this point do? As a result of this point, volume becomes 1/3 of base area into height. One third of base area into height. This is the main thing. This is what we will be discussing. Okay, 1/3 of base area into height. Let's start with the first question. Area of the base of a pyramid is this 57. Height is 10. Volume is, what is the formula for volume? The formula for volume is 1/3 volume of pyramid, 1/3 into base into height. Okay, so this will be what? 1/3. What is the base area? The base area is given to you as 57 and height is given to you as 10. So this is 570 by 3, or you can say 190 centimeter cube. This is your answer, okay? Now comes the main thing. You need to find the height. Slant edge is equal to 5a by 2. What is slant edge? Slant edge you can say is 80. Okay, dear students. Now we need the height. What is the volume first of all? See, let me write over here. Volume of pyramid. What is the volume of pyramid? The volume is 1 by 3 into base area into the height. Okay, let me check if this is visible. Yes, so volume is 1/3 of base area into height. I hope this will be visible now. Yes, volume is 1/3 base area into height. This is 1/3. What is the base area? Base area is 6 root 3 a square. The height, let's say this is the center O. So the height will be OT. Now, how will you calculate this OT, dear students? If I join this angle will be a right angle. Why? This is base, AO will be base. So, what will happen, dear students? AO square plus OT square is equal to AT square. One important thing. What is AO? AO is actually 2A. 2A you can write as 4 by 2A or 4A by 2. Slant height 80 is 5A by 2. I know a Pythagoras triplet is by use 3, 4, 5 or 3A, 4A, 5A. I need some space to write weight. Okay. How is a Pythagoras triplet? Pythagoras triplet is 3, 4, 5. Or I can say 3A, 4A, 5A or 3A by 2, 4A by 2, 5A by 2. So directly AO is 4A by 2 square. OT you have to calculate. AT is 5A by 2 square. So directly without finding OT will be what? By pure logic, OT will be 3A by 2. OT is equal to 3A by 2. So now what we will do? Volume will be 1 by 3 into 6 root 3 A square, and OT is how much? OT is 3A by 2. What you can cancel is this. 2 cancel with 6 to give you 3. Root 3 A square into A is A cube. 3 root 3 A centimeter cube. 3 root 3 A cube centimeter cube, which is the option? Option number 3 is your answer. This was one difficult question. We have done it now. The rest also we will be able to do it by same logic. Now these questions will appear easy to you. The base of a right pyramid is a square. Okay, base is a square of side 40 centimeter. If the volume of the pyramid is this, then its height is. What is the volume of the pyramid? Volume of a pyramid is 1 by 3rd into base area into height. Okay, 1/3. What is the base area? Base area is 40 square. Height is h. What is the volume? Volume is 8,000. So 8,000 is equal to 3 into 8,000 is equal to 40 square is 1600 into h. This cancel with this to give you 5. So you get h is equal to 3 into 5. Therefore h is equal to 15 centimeter. Okay, dear students. 15 centimeter. Option number 3. Next question. A right pyramid 6 meter height. A right pyramid, first of all, height. Height is equal to, oh my goodness, just give me a second. A right pyramid 6 meter height. Height is equal to 6 meter. Has a square base with diagonal 115 root 2. Okay. See, diagonal of any square is what it is, s root 2. This is given to you as, this has been given to you as 1152, or I can say this s root 2 is equal to, if I divide as 1152, what it will be, I can break it as 1000 plus 152. 1000 plus 152 is 500 plus 76, that is 576 into 2. This implies s root 2. 576 is 24 square. So the side of the square is 24. Therefore, side of square is equal to s is equal to 24. Now you have got the side 24. You have the height 6 centimeter. What is the volume of pyramid? Volume of pyramid is equal to 1/3 into base area into height. So this is 1/3, base is a square, so its area will be 24 into 24 into height. 6, 3 and 6 cancel to give you 2. 24 into 24, 576 into 2. This is actually 1152. Okay, this is equal to, volume is equal to 1152 meter cube. That is option number 4 is your answer. Okay, dear students. The height of a right pyramid whose area of the base is 30 meter square and volume is 500 meter cube is easy question. See, direct formula. What is the volume? Volume is 1/3 into base area into height. Volume is given to you as 500. Area of base is 30. You have to determine the height. 0 and 0 cancel, 3 and 3 cancel. So height is equal to 50 meter. The base of a right pyramid is an equilateral triangle of side this. Each slant is 5 centimeter long. The volume of the triangle is pyramid is. This is a very beautiful and a good question. First of all, let's find the base area. Base area is what? Root 3 by 4 a square. This is like root 3 by 4 of side 4 centimeter. So this is 4 root 3, one thing. Each slant edge is 5 centimeter long. The volume of the pyramid is, now dear student, this is the base, this is the figure. Okay, if this is a figure, this is the center. Okay, slant edge is what? BT. Slant edge is actually BT. This BT is equal to 5. What will be OB? OB is like, see, if you connect this triangle, you will very easily get OB is equal to OC. OC is equal to OB is equal to 4 divided by root 3. Okay. Now, by this rule, this is an equilateral triangle. So, OB is actually circumradius. Okay. OB is actually circumradius of triangle. Circumradius OB is equal to 4 by root 3. That is A by root 3. Okay, I write it again. Circumradius of an equilateral triangle with side A is A by root 3. Okay. Now, BOT is a right triangle. Therefore, what will happen? OB square plus OT square is equal to BT square, or I can say OT square is equal to BT square minus OB square. Okay, dear students. So this will be what BT is 5, 5 square minus OB square, that will be 16 by 3. This will be like 75 minus 16 by 3. This will be equal to 59 by 3. Now you have got the height. Oh, okay. So OT is equal to under the root this, under the root this, under the root this. Height OT is equal to. Now what will be the volume? Volume of pyramid. Volume of pyramid will be 1 by 3 into base area. Base area is 4 root 3. What is the height? The height is 59 root divided by root 3. Root 3 and root 3 cancel. So it will be 4 by 59 into 3 divided by 3. That is option number 3 is your answer. Okay, dear students, let's take the next one. The total surface area of a regular triangular pyramid with each edge of length 1 centimeter is. Dear students, we have already discussed the formula in the beginning. Total surface area of a regular triangular pyramid. First of all, a regular triangular pyramid is what? What is a regular triangular pyramid? A regular triangular pyramid is nothing, it is a regular tetrahedron. It is a regular tetrahedron. Now, surface, see what will be regular tetrahedron? Regular triangular pyramid will be like this is a triangle with some base, okay, and this has height h. Getting it, dear students? Or I can draw it like the first I drew. This is like this. Here you join a point, this, this, and this. So surface area of a tetrahedron was what? Surface area of a tetrahedron is 4 into root 3 by 4 a square, or root 3 a square, or root 3 into 1 square, that is root 3 centimeter square. This is your option number 3 as your answer. Okay, next one. If the slant height of a right pyramid with square base is 4 meter, okay, slant height, this one, this is very important thing. Slant height is what? This is a bit above your level, but above your exam level, but still it will make concept clear. That's why I'm doing it. And the total slant surface of the pyramid is 12 square meters. Then the ratio of total slant surface and area of the base is. Now, dear students, first of all, this red line TM is the slant height. Okay, this is what this is. Red line TM is the slant height, and the total surface slant surface. What is total slant surface? Total slant surface will be actually area of 4 triangles. That will be equal to what? 4 into 4 into what is area of one triangle? Half into base BC. What is the height? Height BC is TM. Okay, this is given to you as the total slant surface of the pyramid is 12 meters. Okay, 4 cancel with 12 to give you a 3. BC is given to you as 4 meter. So I can say half into 4 into TM is equal to 3. So sorry, BC, half into BC into TM is what? TM is actually 4. Okay. So BC will be equal to what? BC will be equal to 3 by 2. Now, ratio of total slant surface and area of the base is C. Total, now we have base is a square. Base is square. Therefore, area of base is how much? Area of base is half into side square, half into BC square, that is BC square, that is what? 9 by 4. Now total slant surface upon area of base. Total slant surface is given as 12, area of base is 9 by 4. So if you cancel this by 3, you get 3, you get 4. This is 16 by 3, which is the option? Option 1 is the answer. Okay. Clear to all? You can think about it for a minute before I proceed ahead. A right pyramid stands on a square base of diagonal 10 root 2. Diagonal of square base of any square base will be s root 2 is equal to 10 root 2. So side of square is what? Is equal to s is equal to 10. Okay. If the height of the pyramid is 12, the area of its slant surfaces. Okay, height of pyramid. Height of pyramid is 10. Now you need the area of the slant surface. Okay. Now if I look at the diagram, height of the pyramid is what? OT. OT is equal to 10. Okay. And what will be OM? OM will be, O is the center of the base. O is the center of this base. So OM will be what? Side by 2. Side by 2, that is 10 by 2, that is 5. Now first of all, what do we require? We require slant surface. Okay. Slant surface. Slant surface will be what? 4 into area of triangle. What will be the area of triangle? That will be 4 into, what is the area of a triangle? Half into base. Let's say the base is BC and the height is empty. Okay, the height is empty. So you require empty now. By Pythagoras theorem, what will empty be? Empty will be OM square plus OT square. OM square plus OT square, that is 10 square plus students, one my mistake. This is height of the pyramid is 12. Okay, height of the pyramid OT is 12, and okay, so this will be what? OM square. OM is 5 square plus 12 square. 5 and 12 form a Pythagoras triplet of 13. So what will this area be? That will be 4 into half. This is 2. What is this BC? This BC is 10 and this empty is 13. 20 into 13, this gives me 260 centimeter square. That is option number 4 is our answer. Okay, dear students, all this clear to you? Shall I move ahead? Let's take one more. A right pyramid stands on a square base of side 16 centimeter and its height is 15 centimeter. The area of its slant surface is, this is the last question for this class. A right pyramid stands on a square base of side 16 centimeter and its height is 15 meter. The area of the slant surfaces. We'll do a figure, similar figure. This is the diagram. A right pyramid stands on a square base of side 16 centimeter. Okay, this side is 16. Fine, and its height is 15. This, let's say this point is T. Okay, we have TM, TO in fact. TO is equal to 15. The area of the slant surfaces, we have to find slant surface area. Slant surface area. What will be the slant surface area? The slant surface area will be, that will be area of four triangles. Area of four triangles. What will be the area of four triangles? 4 into half. What is the area of this triangle? BC into MT. Okay. 4 into half is 2. What is the value of BC? BC is 16. MT we have to find. How do we find MT? Dear students, MT will be what? MT will be under the root OM square plus OT square. OM square is 8 square. OT square. OT will be how much? OT is already given to you 15 square. 8 and 15 combine to form a Pythagoras triplet of 8, 15, 17. So MT is equal to 17. So 2 into 16 into 17. That will give you 2 into 16 into 17 will be 16 square plus 16. That is 256 plus 16, 272. This will be 544 centimeter square. This will be your answer. Is that clear, my dear students? Okay. So we have done all the three figures in today's class, that is tetrahedron, prism, and pyramids. And genuinely believe me, dear students, I have covered this in such a way that you can crack any exam. Okay. Whatever possible questions can come from these topics, we have covered them in great details. Okay. So, dear students, I hope I have done enough for today, and all the possible questions of pertaining to this exercise we have covered in great details, and that is all for today. But before I wind up, dear students, I would like to say, please, this is a very crucial period of your life. Don't let it go wasted. Study as much as you can, and merely watching maths videos, just by watching maths videos you can't crack your exam. You have to practice it on daily basis. Give as much time to your studies as possible, and solve all the questions by writing. Okay, dear students, until and unless you solve by writing, you won't be able to crack them in your exam. Getting my point, dear students? So please practice by writing only. Okay, maths, please practice by writing. Bye bye, take care.